Well, it is Monday, the 4th of January. It's a quarter till 4. It's about 30 some degrees, 35 degrees out, I think. Overcast yet again. Traded my Iowa tonight for a homemade blind. Sitting over a picked cornfield. Should have a lot more deer activity in front of me tonight. Again, I'm looking for a mature doe only, and it has to be within 100 yards. And I have to get it on video. There's no point in doing it. So, those are the stipulations for tonight's hunt. We'll see how it all comes together. Well, it is 3 till 5. And these deer are funny. They're crossing this fence line from that CRP into this corn. And then they run right down the fence row. Like they're trying to get over to that bean stubble. Maybe they think they're safer over there, which they probably are. I don't think anybody's hunted them over there, and they've been hunted here. I want to get further out in the open because they think it's safe, maybe? I'm not sure. But we're just finally getting some movement here. A couple more to the left. I can't get the camera over that far. Youngish doe. Just another doe and a small buck. That is a cute little button buck. Looks tiny. About 30, 40 yards. Doe's at about 140 yards. It's perfect. I just wish she was a little more mature. She doesn't look bad. She just doesn't look big. Like that one that's coming out of the fence row right now, but she's a little further away. I have a possible shooter here. 109 yards. I'd like her to get a little further out here, though. And honestly, I'd like her a little closer. I don't think that's going to happen. But we'll see. I'm losing light pretty quick. And the numbers that have come out in the field really tapered off. I'm sure there's a bunch on the other side of the blind here, but I can't open the windows without making a lot of noise. Well, it's about 5:35, and it's so dark I can't film anything. There's a buck right here. Well in range. Yards. It's mostly beams. Either he's just got really, really short little nubs for tines or they're broke off. But he's about 85 yards out. But it's so dark I can't film. It's so dark. So I guess I'm just gonna watch deer here for another 20, 30 minutes. Try not to spook him too bad when I get out. And save tag for tomorrow if I can get out. I'm still working on a babysitter. Well, it's the 5th of January, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, final day of Ohio's muzzleloader season. Back in the same blind I was in last night, hoping for a shot, 100-yard shot on a mature doe. Kind of had an opportunity last night early on, but I just didn't take it, and I guess I didn't think the doe was mature enough. Again, I had another opportunity real late, but I had my camera gear put away after a car drove down the road blowing its horn nonstop and kicked all the deer back across the property here. But it was so dark, it'd have been a tough thing to do. So it's about 35 degrees out again. We're just in a stalled weather pattern. Dreary. Rain, snow on and off today, just real light. Cloudy, so it's going to get dark pretty early again tonight. It's going to be a dark evening yet again, and we'll see what we can get done tonight. We might be a little less picky if we want to get it done. I guess it's just hard to say what's going to happen and what my choices are going to be. Well, it is 5 after 5 for the first deer made its appearance tonight. I guess a few minutes later than last night. Decent sized looking does, but they're all about 220 yards away. Well, the neighbor with their horse trailer scared him away from the road there. Noisy truck, a lot of oomph trying to pull that horse trailer. Scared him right back this way. But it's after sunset now. It's getting dark pretty quick. So I'm pretty doubtful that we're going to get any kind of opportunity tonight either. It's just kind of hard to believe, but that's what's going on. Well, they're trickling back out. I just saw this buck right here coming out. He's 117. If that was a mature doe, I'd probably take a crack at her. But all the does I can see are 230 yards away. Trickling on out. There's a bigger buck. He looks better, but he doesn't look that big. Really either. I'm sorry, that's the wrong buck I'm on. There's the bigger one. Bit. I think this is the buck I shot with my bow in in October. Trying to get him to turn his head. Yeah, he's got nothing on the left side. That's that buck I shot with my bow this year. It was the first time I've seen him. He's got no tines on his left side left. That's the reason I recognize him. Just walked by at 118 yards. He lived. I'm not so sure why his left side's messed up. He had a G2 early season, but he broke it off by the time I'd shot him. I mean, I didn't know that at the time, but after watching my video when I shot him, I could see it was gone, and we had trail camera photos of this deer, so we identified him. Yeah, I didn't know exactly which deer it was when I shot. Everything happened so quick. But great on that right side, but pretty dismal on this left. So that's pretty neat. I know my brother had some pictures of him throughout the hunting season. Couple deer. I had a smaller buck and a younger doe, or maybe a button buck out at 103 yards. We'll see what else comes out here. Well, muzzleloader season is officially over. Got to see the buck I shot with my bow tonight. Obviously, he lived. He looked just fine. They are tough animals. Again, I believe I hit that deer in the shoulder blade, and it traveled down the shoulder blade, and just wasn't a vital hit. They are tough animals. We'll see if we can fill a tag on a late season archery hunt, hopefully in some cold, snowy weather, but I don't know when that's going to be because none of that's in the forecast. So that's the end of muzzleloader season here in Ohio. It was fun. Saw some decent bucks. Always makes it exciting.